Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our BKB Wool Market Report. We were fortunate enough today to have Richard Armstrong with us. Richard, farming in Cathcart area, owner of the Tweeddale Dohnes and member on the Dohne board. Richard, nice to have you with us.
Thank you. It's nice to be back here again. We obviously missed out on wool sales last year because of COVID, but we really enjoy coming down and looking at our wool and being part of the day when we sell our wool.
Yeah. I think you did the jackpot today.
Yeah, it definitely, the exchange rate was in our favour, but yeah, it was a good solid sale from start to end, so we're very excited and very happy.
Yes.
Talking about the exchange rate, I think the rand traded weaker by about 2% against the 2 to 2.5% against the US dollar, and the market reacted to that. So the Aussies were up, traded dearer by about 1%. So between the exchange rate and the dearer Aussie market, I think we should be close to 3 to 3.5% up this week.
And what's nice about the Aussie market with 1% up, they had about a 90% clearance rate.
Yeah,
and that's a good sign. And I think if you look at the 20 microns, 21 microns that actually performed, that is where the Chinese types comes in, and that's where we've seen the biggest up, especially on the RWS qualified clips here.
and they had some volumes on the sale as well, about close to 40,000 bales with a 90% clearance. And we've just spoken prior to the recording about where we were last year this time. So the Aussies were selling 40 to 45,000 bales with a 70% clearance, and so yeah, I think we're not in too bad a place at this stage.
Yeah, 20% dearer than last year.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
That's a good market to be in. Yeah.
We're quite a good space at the moment. Everything's in our favour. The wool market's up and the meat prices are up for us. So yeah, we're happy.
Yeah, especially with your breed. Are you smiling all the way?
Yeah, no, we're doing well with our Dohnes, and we're happy with that.
Richard, you were part of the group of breeders who first sent Dohne genetics to Australia. How did you land up sending Dohnes to Australia?
Yeah, Leon, it was just sort of half lucky. There was a chap from Australia. His wife had been a Rotary exchange student, and they came to visit friends of theirs that they'd met through Rotary in East London, and the chap from East London played bowls with my father and asked if he could come up and show this Aussie some decent sheep. And he came. It's a chap, Alex Leach, from Western Australia, and he came up and we were sharing at the time, and he liked what he saw, and we started chatting, and a group of us got together and we sent the first embryos over to Australia in 1997. So it was very exciting. Unfortunately now, from the foot and mouth outbreaks a couple of years ago, we can't send any more embryos over, but the Dohnes are doing very well in Australia at the moment.
Yeah, especially on the western side.
No, there's quite a lot in New South Wales too. They're all over, and then
all over.
Yeah, in New South Wales, and a lot of the merino studs are Dohnes too, and in Southern Australia, so and Victoria. So they're really doing well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've got big export markets. Lambs exporting.
Yeah, so they export a lot of lamb, and then they also they send a lot of embryos over to South America, to Argentina and Uruguay and Chile and those countries. So fortunately or luckily for them, they've tapped into that market, and we're still trying to get protocols in place to do that. But there's red tape, and the foot and mouth has put a hold on that. Yeah.
Richard, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Aussies have their own breeder society, Dohne breeder society at this stage.
Yes. So they started their own breed society soon after the embryos got there and starting lambs on the ground. and they held, we had the first World Dohne Marina Conference there back in 2016, so we went over to be part of the occasion, and so that was nice. They've had 2 world conferences. That was 2016 was there, and then I think it was 2 years later they had one in South America, and we were meant to host it last year. No, this year, 2021, but we shelved it because of COVID. We couldn't do any planning, and a lot of work goes into it. So there is the breeders from all around the world wanting to get together every 3 years and just compare things and just meet each other and try and get market opportunity.
Yeah. Richard, you're part of quite an elite group of farmers. There's about 1,000 farmers in our South African RWS farmer group, and you're part of that RWS group. Why did you decide to join the RWS quality scheme?
I think it's something, I think BKB have marketed it quite well, and just to be sustainable, and so there's traceability from the farmer all the way through to the consumer. And I think in this day that we're trying to get niche markets, and the consumer wants to know that the garments they wear have come from farms that are sustainable and using regenerative agricultural methods. And we try as best as we can to treat the animals humanely and ethically, and follow all a good code of conduct and practices. And
it's been paid up. It's actually been paid. It pays for itself at the moment.
Yeah.
Really, the fee that you pay for it, the yearly fee, that's nothing.
Yeah, it's negligible that fee, and it sets parameters, and we've got a farm in between them, and so it's just setting a set of rules, and it's really it's not too difficult to think that getting the initial paperwork sorted out took a bit, but fortunately my wife's quite good at paperwork, so
somebody's going to have to.
So she got all that sorted out, and every year it's just a matter of checking and ticking the boxes, and so
it wasn't difficult to join it. It's just the once-off admin, and once you've got that sorted out, and then it's just
routine work
year after year.
And it's just all about accurate record keeping, and everyone is doing that anyway.
Like you said, probably your grandpa had been farming that for years like it.
Yeah.
And it's you just improved it over the years.
Yeah.
And it's just getting the admin up to date, and they would accept it.
Yeah. So you just got to keep your records, and so it just makes everyone just more efficient, and so.
Richard, you were selling most of your hoggets and your young sheep, or not most of them, all of them. You were selling well over 200 rand a kilo, with your highest price for the day 222. Congratulations with that price. So we can clearly see that wool is an important part of your farming enterprise, and it's a passion of yours. But that's not your only source of income with your farming with the dual purpose breed, the Dohnes.
Yeah, so look, we passionate about our wool, and we want to maintain a quality fleece. But with the Dohne, I've got an on-farm feedlot, and all of our own hummels we run through the feedlot. We try and add as much value to our products and go as far down the value chain as we can. We still try, and there's a balance of about 60 to 70% of our income comes from meat, and 30 to 40% from wool. But wool is our we are passionate about that too, and then with the lambs, reproduction to get that, we try and get multiples, and fertility and reproduction is very important to us, and getting the right type of sheep, getting an early maturing Dohne that does well. We can get them off the veld soon after weaning and straight into the feedlot.
Dis iets wat ons in die vleiskant moet sien, is die voordeel wat ons van RWS in die wolbemarkingskant het. Surely that was been pulled through on the meat side as well in the future?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's going to be traceability and on the meat side, and there is export opportunities. There is lamb being exported, and I think to get more into that market, they're going to be wanting these audits done too, and if we're going to be exporting on a larger scale, then we're going to have to have that traceability as well, which is it's a good thing, I think.
Yeah. You at this stage busy implementing RFID tags and the whole RFID system, and that should assist you with traceability in any case. And but there's a lot more around RFID than just traceability. Why did you decide to go that route, the RFID route?
Yeah, it's just for accuracy of record keeping. With the stud, we do a lot of weighing and for the performance testing. So we've just purchased the auto drafter, and just it's going to make our lives a lot easier, and all your record keeping is going to be that much more accurate. And then with the feedlot too, we can run all the lambs through the drafter and over the scale much quicker, and so we will probably weigh more often. And then those bad doers are the ones that cost us money, and we can get rid of them a little bit earlier. And we don't have to waste too much food on them. And then we can also, we probably start doing the obda testing further down the line to individually test the hoggets, and then class the wool accordingly, according to their microns. It's something that I'm not sure if we'll implement it immediately in the next season, but soon. I think with the premiums on fine wools, it's definitely something to look into, where we can, and it will just make it a lot easier if you've got the electronic tags. It just saves a lot of time, and even the data input, once you've got it sorted out with the reader, we don't have to punch all the stuff in manually. So it'll be my wife's Christmas present.
I have to say, the whole RFID concept, since BKB started with it, I'm very excited about the whole thing. I think there's a huge opportunities to quickly better your own genetics within your herd, to identify those top performers, but to identify those that doesn't bring anything to the system as well. Get rid of them. So I think the opportunities are there for RFID to grow into something that can add value to any farming enterprise.
No, I think it is going to be a valuable tool to us, just to just streamlines everything, just makes everything more efficient and more accurate. And at the end of the day, that's what you're wanting to do. You just wanting to be able to measure. The old Afrikaans saying is om te weet is om te meet, and that's what you're trying to do. If you can't, you're going to make progress a lot quicker if you measure it more accurately.
Absolutely. Jock, then we had a few other people on the sale as well today, and I think we should take this opportunity to congratulate Freddie Du Plessis from Tarkastad with the highest price of the day, 250 Rand a kilo for one of his AH lines.
It was what, 15 point?
It was a 15.8 micron line. But Freddie did extremely well. The first, the second, quite a few spots in the top 10. So yeah, absolutely congratulations to Freddie du Plessis and Mr. Hardy from Barkley East as well. Minky Botha from Barkley East. The top 3 sellers for the day. So well done to you guys with great prizes.
I think there's something to mention. Minky Botha is farming women alone for a couple of years now on his own.
Yeah.
She's an ex-policewoman, and after the passing away of his her husband, she took it over by himself, and she made a big success of it.
And extremely successful to get into the at the number 4 spot for the day. Minky, well done. Richard, thanks a lot. Appreciate your time, Jock. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Leon. It's just you run a great show, and we're proud to be part of BKB, and you chaps look after us, and thank you very much.
Glad to hear that. Pleasure. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Then next week, our last auction for the year, 1st of December. So, but we will be here ready for a market report for our last auction. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.